This is significantly darker. The lighting in this room is... They definitely increased the lighting. Because we didn't change any settings. Is there a zombie in here?
Sounds like one.
That angle looks different for some... Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems different.
I think it's just because it's darker. Got your note on the table. I think there's a zombie in here.
I think there is.
Because I heard it.
It doesn't make
I
noise
heard it
through
and
the
it came
door.
out.
Damn it. I didn't let go of the button fast enough.
No. There's a ammo underneath him.
Underneath him?
Yep. Like, click around. No, right
There we go. You know, somebody who wasn't eagle-eyed would think that we actually picked the ammo off the dead guy, which we did not.
Well, I saw the ammo on the floor before
I did
you
as
killed
well, and that's why I was clicking around trying to find it.
him. No, you were doing it because I told you.
No.
It's not the time to go to the bathroom. Okay. This isn't Duke Nukem.
Doing it again.
I didn't touch a thing.
I was hoping there was a small key in there, but I guess there's
What about that letter?
What letter?
That paper on the desk. Can't you
I just
touch
clicked
it?
on the desk.
That's really dark.
Yeah, I just clicked on the desk, but it's
Do you think that's that almost looks like it's an error, like because the other things, the lighting effect is not on the lamp shade there.
Yeah, but I can't click on anything but the desk drawer, so apparently that's not a letter. What the hell is that? Is that... Oh, it's a lampshade.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Well, it looked like an alien.
They don't have aliens in this game.
They might have. They were originally going to have ghosts in this game instead of zombies. The original idea for Resident Evil, because it was supposed to be a remake of the NES game Sweet Home. Or it was strongly based on, so if it wasn't a remake, it would have been taking a lot of yeah. I just had a huge brain fart there. Inspiration. That's the word I was looking for.
So did I, because I was trying to remember why they did the fixed camera angles. I'd heard about that before, but I don't remember why. They had to do it for a particular reason.
For what? What do you mean? The zombies?
Well, they did it. They did it like the fixed camera angles in this game.
Oh, because it was...
It was kind of an accident, and then they stuck with it.
Well, it was the only way to make the 3D controls work.
That's what it was, yeah. But then they found out that through testing, that actually added a little bit of suspense to the game, so then they...
It was effectively the fixed camera angles were a workaround to the fact that, similar to the auto aim, how the game is infinitely harder without auto aim or aim assist. I mean, you needed these things. Yeah, I like that. This scene's funny because he's like, no, don't try. It's a waste of time, but he doesn't even let her try.
This music's different.
Oh, here's another fact for you. Did you know that they actually recorded Japanese voice acting for this game? The released version of the game only has English voice acting, even in Japan. But they did record Japanese voice acting. Do you know why they never released the Japanese voice acting?
It was really bad.
It was lame. That's the quote. It sounded really lame. Despite the fact that this game has been voted by the Guinness Book of World Records and is listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as having the worst dialogue in the history of video games.
Yeah, it's pretty... it sounds like if we were to make dialogue in a game.
I don't think that I would write as cheesy dialogue. Alright, Where are my bottles at? There's one.
All the rooms are significantly darker.
Yeah, they definitely changed the lighting. There's more than just the sound that was changed for this version. Or for, it wouldn't have been for this version. Because the director's cut and the original version, I believe the only difference was supposed to be this was supposed to be uncut. And it still wasn't uncut. It might have a little bit more in it that's less edited. And this has the aim assist, which the original does not.
You think people got annoyed by all these little puzzles in games? There doesn't seem to be, I mean, even in the new Resident Evil titles, there doesn't seem to be a lot of these types of puzzles. Or where you gotta, you know, a lot of those other games had where you had to go get a key and unlock this door, and this game still has elements of that. But the newer ones don't really have, hey, you gotta go find a key to get to this door. You just kind of
Don't know.
go.
So we've got water. Now let me grab the
I missed that. Finding the key was fun. Heck, even in the old Doom games.
Well, so it can be fun, but you have to balance the looking and searching for a key and your backtracking. These games are all about item management for the most part, and that's how they balance the backtracking, because you have to balance.
But it seems fleshed out.
Right.
I mean, everything you do seems fresh.
Possibly.
It's like the original Dead Space. You backtrack through previous areas, but it seems fresh because it's a...
No, not always, because if you remember, when I went back to clean up stuff in the mansion, I was backtracking to pick up items. There were no enemies. It didn't seem fresh. It was clear that I had completely annihilated everything.
Yeah, but that's okay because it's a very small... You know, it's a very small part that you're doing. It's not like it takes a really, really long time.
Possibly. I guess you could look at it that way.
Yeah, there are a lot of newer games that it takes a really long time to do a backtracking step to the point of being grindy. But here it's not. It's, oh, I need some more health. Maybe I should go run and get that type of thing. So you have a mission. You made your own mission to go get it, but it's not, oh, I'm wasting my time by running all the way over here and it's going to take me, 40 minutes.
So when you mix purple and blue, you get brown. See, I don't even equip Rebecca's handgun when I play as Rebecca, because I've cleared everything else out. I never at any point need her to shoot anything.
On DualShock, what I actually did, since she has 15 bullets, and because I don't use a knife, I left. I can't remember which room I left with zombies or whatever in it, and then I would use her to kill a couple.
I can't imagine that her 15 bullets come in that handy.
Well, I thought they would, and I mean, it saved me 15 bullets from Chris's gun.
Sure.
They should have figured out that somebody could do that in the game and then programmed it that, well, she died because you used her 15 bullets. That would have made you feel bad. I actually thought that crossed my mind when I used it. I'm like, well, they wouldn't program it in this game. Newer games, they'd program in something like that.
So let's see what happens. I'm going to see. So in Director's Cut, I was able to open this door over here without actually touching it. Yep.
She reached over like sideways.
The box
to the left.
The box for the door there is entirely too large.
Or it's moved over to the right. Have you ever fought that plant without doing that?
Without using the V-Jolt?
Yeah.
As Chris, can you even do that? Because
Um,
it forces you to play as Rebecca. This is the part I don't understand.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't.
This is the part I don't understand. There's no time to check the key, which I get why they don't let Rebecca pick the key up, because then how does Chris get it, except that she would have to pass it to him in a cutscene. So that's the reason they don't let her pick it up. But just don't let her get to it, or don't, like, what kind of excuse is there's no time? How hard is it for her to grab the key and run away?
It's pretty hard. They just made the roots, go up so quickly. They could have delayed it, like it took a long time. Then she wouldn't be able to get to the key.
So I'm not gonna dodge or anything in this strategy.
That's a weird room, by the way.
I'm just gonna aim up and shoot it. What's a weird room?
The room, that room with the plant in it. That's a huge room for a fireplace and no furniture. Plus, here's the other thing. If this is the guardhouse...
Did you notice that not only did it not take a swing at me, it didn't knock plaster off the ceiling?
Yeah, I did notice.
All right.
That was incredibly easy for you.
That was.
You didn't even move.
I didn't. I think I stepped forward just a little bit when he dropped me, but... That's it.
Wow. But here's the other thing. Since this is the guardhouse, I can understand the zombies being there or whatever. But why in the guardhouse? Well, maybe even the sharks, because they could use the sharks as some kind of guarding type of thing. But the plant? I mean, wouldn't it be better to have a plant like that in the labs if you're experimenting on it?
Well, I think that was an accident.
Oh.
Well, no, because...
No, I think you're right, because it
right, but they named it
leached into the water.
But they called it Plant 42, and they have a document on it, so...
Well, that might have been after it started growing. They called it that.
Maybe. Who knows?
Well, because Umbrella, as soon as they see something cool that they can experiment with, they go, oh, okay, let's let it grow and see if it becomes a good weapon.
But he is still flying around in the sky. He obviously couldn't hear our voices. Maybe his radio is broken.
No, he's just ignoring you.
I see.
Because he doesn't like your voice.
Oh, he's Brad, and nobody cares about Brad.
Yeah, it's so dark you can't even see the color of Chris's uniform there.
Yeah.
At the pharmaceutical room,
Let's check something real quick while we're talking here.
I think I will be able to make something.
That's brighter. So it is the...
Anyway, Chris, I'm glad you're safe.
Not much, though.
No, not much, but...
That other... When you switched it... Which, of course, viewers can't see, but when you switched it, that setting was just higher. Like the brightness setting, or the contrast. That wouldn't change the actual video of the game.
Right, because that's from the TV.
Yeah.